Hi, I'm Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy, asking the question today, how many people do you know? 25 years ago, if you had asked that question, how many people do you know? The reply would have probably have included neighbors, people in social groups, churches, clubs, whatever. Now, if you ask somebody how many people do you know, it's quite likely the answer might have something to do with technology. For example, well, I have this number of Facebook friends. I have this many people I'm connected with on LinkedIn, this many on Instagram, this many on Google Plus, this many on Twitter. That is the way our thinking has been shaped since 1996, when we had the beginnings of easy access to the internet. And so we have come to think of our friends as those who are online, people that we probably, many of them, have never met and might not meet. What I want us to think about today is, do we really know very many people? And by know them, I mean know them in depth. I think of a friend of mine and my wife and my family. We'd known him for probably 20 years. When in his obituary, we read something that we had no idea about previously, and that is that he was a member of the famed Flying Tigers in World War II, an acclaimed group. Sam was a very quiet, reticent person. He never talked about that. However, he might have talked about it if we had been curious enough to explore what had happened to him up until the time that we met him. So what I'm issuing today is a call for real, genuine conversation. I have had the same experience you've had a number of times when you go into a restaurant. You see two adults sitting there with their two children. Everybody's texting, and you know that they're not texting each other. I first became aware of the need for good conversation when I was a faculty member at the University of Georgia. The evening extension program offered courses to the community. I offered a course, How to Improve Your Conversation. I was delighted that 25 prominent adults enrolled in that course. We met weekly, about an hour and a half per evening, for 8 consecutive weeks. At the end of that time, people had some grand strategies for improving their conversational skills. I remember that we had bankers, we had auto dealers, we had a television personality, and there are a wide variety of people all recognizing that you really get to know each other well through conversation. In my consulting with corporations, both large and small, one of the things that I do in the analysis of needs stage is to hand the executives and the people who are going to participate in the consulting a list of 20 common communication problems. I call them communication challenges instead of problems. I have the participants select anywhere from 3 to 5 of what they consider their communication challenges. We center in on those when I meet with them individually. Now, remarkably, a large number of them, and increasingly so it seems, have picked knowing how to conduct small talk as a challenge. They see that it's very vital and it's important. So, How many people do you know? How many people do you know well? It calls for, as I've said, real conversation, asking the right questions, listening, being interested, and exploring people as we haven't done before. I'm Bill Lampton, the Biz Communication Guy. Thanks very much for being with me on this Facebook Live. I'd love to talk with you about your communication challenges and how I can assist you with them, how I can assist your company with its communication challenges. Give me a phone call, please. 678-316-4300. And remember what Daniel Webster said, if I were to lose all of my possessions except one, I would save the power of communication, for by it I would soon regain all of the rest. Thanks again. Have a great week.